Hi, and welcome to Excel Radio. This is Dr. Nick Zyrowski. I'm very excited to be here with you today, but I'm also very excited to be launching this podcast because it's going to bring great information to you and people all around the world on the topic of high performance health. If you haven't heard me speak before, you're probably wondering at this point who I am. And I am the founder of New Vision Health Center. New Vision Health Center is a high level health consulting company where we work with entrepreneurs, executives, and people from around the world who are committed to taking their health to levels really beyond what they imagine. They're committed to taking their health to a high performance state. What this means is that they have an abundance of energy, they have an abundance of mental clarity and focus. Their body is creating health on a daily basis and not disease. And ultimately, they have their number one asset, and that is their health. The reason that I'm doing this podcast is because over the years, I've had the opportunity to coach some very incredible people, but also, throughout the process of coaching them, I taught them what they needed to know in order to skyrocket their health and live in the high performance state. But, one of the things that also happens as a result of coaching these people is that they teach me a lot of tips, tricks, and really great different information on life in general. So what I want to do is bring to you, the listener, this information on strategies to skyrocket your life in general, skyrocket your health, skyrocket your performance, and skyrocket your business life, your family life, your fitness life, whatever the case is. I want to bring this to you because with working with so many people, I've seen what doesn't work when it comes to health. I've seen what does work when it comes to health, but also I see why people fail to take control of their health and how it destroys their life. And I've also realized that health is really the keystone to everything. It's the keystone to your business life, your family life, and ultimately the keystone to success, because you can't have sustainable success if you don't have your health. In this show, I want you to know that I value your time immensely. There is plenty of other shows that you could be listening to right now. There's plenty of other people talking about health, but you're listening to this show. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it different. We're not going to talk about the things everybody else is talking about. We're not going to give unreasonable tips that, just, blow your mind on, on how to take your health to the next level. There's not going to be 50 things you need to implement today in order to live in a high performance state. We're going to keep it focused, and we're going to deliver the goods to you and deliver extreme value in every single episode in the shortest period of time as possible, because, I understand that you're busy. So within this show, it's all about delivering value. In the show, also, there's no exact format to how we're going to be doing the shows. Some of the shows will be with a co-host. Some of them will be with doing an interview, me and someone else. And then some of them I may just do solo, if whatever the show calls for is what I'm going to do, because like I said, it's not about having a specific format or whatever. It's about delivering content and a massive amount of value in each and every episode. So in this show that we're going to be interviewing some world-class executives, entrepreneurs, and health experts. And when I say world-class, it doesn't mean that it's someone that has high ratings online, who's been on TV before, or is really popular, because that's what a lot of different shows and podcasts do in order to boost the ratings. But we're not going to do that, because when I say world class, it doesn't mean they're famous. When I say world class, it means that they're doing something in particular that's going to add a tremendous amount of value to someone else's life, such as your own. I remember one time when somebody was interviewing Bill Gates, they asked him, they're like, who do you fear most as the competition? Is it Apple? Is it this tech company or that tech company? He said, no, the person that I fear the most as far as competition is the person I don't know, the person who's in their basement creating a technology that's going to just change the world and wipe us out. So that's why we're going to be digging in the trenches to find people that you may have never heard of, but let me tell you, they're going to be able to deliver a tremendous amount of value to their life, because each and every person will have their own unique experience that can help you, match and mirror them, so that you can become successful in whatever way you want to become successful much faster. Now, the show is going to have an emphasis on health, high performance lifestyle, and But that's not all we're going to talk about on the show. We're going to talk about things that I can talk about, things that I have experience in. Different things that I have experience in that we will talk about besides health and high performance lifestyle is things such as, family life, raising healthy children, business life, um, fitness and being an athlete, and how to start working out on a daily basis. Some other things we'll talk about is nutrition, how to eat healthy, how to avoid being sick like so many people are in disease. So, we're going to talk about a lot of topics, things that I can talk about because I have a lot of experience in. And it's going to, if you take all these different topics, they all roll into one thing, and that's lifestyle, really, high performance lifestyle. How can you have a high performance lifestyle if some of these other things are just, totally bogging you down and stopping you from having a high performance state? So the next thing I want to point out is that this show's not for everybody. Because I value your time immensely, I just want to tell you right away that, if you're the type of person who values material objects or physical objects or, money over health, then there's a good chance that this show just really isn't for you. I've coached a lot of people over the years, and I've seen how you can have people who have the nicest cell phone, cars, and clothing, but they can't invest in their health. You tell them that they should invest in their health, and they about fall out of a chair. Then I've coached people who they don't have all these different things, but they invest in their health on a daily basis. Those are the people that are going to really, really benefit from this show. People who, and maybe you're not even there yet, but you want to. Though you're going to benefit from this show then. If you want to change the way that you go about your life, this is going to help you transform. But if you are someone who values the material things over health, then you're probably not going to benefit from this show that much. And I just tell you because, like I said, I value your time, and I certainly don't want to waste your time. The next thing is that we have great resources for you. And where you're going to find these resources is at excelpodcast.com. excelpodcast.com is going to have links to subscribe on iTunes to the show if you already haven't. It's also going to have a link so that you can go watch videos of each show. You can watch the video of me doing the interview with whoever it is, or speaking with the co-host, or whatever the case is. We have all the videos listed for you, where you can find a link to those on excelpodcast.com. The next thing that's really awesome is that if you're listening to this podcast, we have a free community that you can join. And this community is a group of like-minded individuals that all want to skyrocket their health and live in the high-performance state. There's already great conversations going on in the community on how to skyrocket your health. If you have a health concern, the people are helping each other out with information they know about that health concern. People are posting recipes on there, and fitness tips, and the tips on how to set goals. And so there's so many things going on in that community. I highly recommend it. It's, like I said, it's people who are committed to taking their health to the next level. So if you see yourself as one of those individuals, definitely join the community. You're going to get a lot out of it. And then there's also links on excelpodcast.com where you can go to the health center, figure out more about our programs if you're interested in those. And then, of course, some training courses and other things that would just are, designed to add value to your life. So I'm really excited about doing this podcast, and, we want to reach as many people as possible. So, the one thing I ask of you is to please leave us a really good review in iTunes so that other people can see the podcast, because how it works is the more reviews we have and the more downloads we have, the more available it is for other people to view and see. So if you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it, because, we want to touch as many people as possible when it comes to their health, and we want to help as many people as well, because there's a lot of people suffering out there. So let's lend a hand to help them out, and please leave us a great review. Until the next show, it was great being here with you, and look forward to seeing you then. Bye.